Let's now tell you about the jackpot that Taliban hit ever since the Americans left and the Afghan National Army collapsed. Equipment, weapons, systems that Taliban never thought they'll get access to. So let's begin right at the top. A fleet of 22 Super Tucano light attack aircraft. Now these aircraft are designed to carry out low-level attack missions on enemy targets, and the Taliban now have access to this. The Tucanos can be fitted with the Paveway 2 laser-guided bombs, which means the Taliban now can carry out precision-guided strikes on targets. A large number of these are now in the hands or the custody of the Taliban. They've also captured 6 Mi-24 or Mi-24 heavy attack helicopters. These helicopters, incidentally, were gifted to the Afghanistan Air Force or Afghanistan National Defense Forces by India in 2019. Formidable gunships capable of some very fearsome low-level attacks even on ground fire conditions. Amongst the whole is also a fleet of 11 American MD-530 light armed helicopters. Now these are designed for very rapid low-level attack missions and special operations. These helicopters, American helicopters, now with Taliban, perhaps the worst enemies of the Americans. The Taliban have also captured one of the largest fleets outside of the United States of America of the iconic, well, Black Hawk helicopters. Remember that movie Black Hawk Down? These are those extremely potent helicopters, battle-hardened choppers that have been tried and tested in most difficult conflict conditions for quick movement of troops and much more. Apart from these Black Hawks, familiar to us in India, what have also fallen in the hands of the Taliban are 75 Russian origin Mi-17 medium lift transport helicopters. The Indian Air Force also has these transport helicopters. These are very sturdy, very reliable, flexible for flying in very difficult conditions, and they are now with the Taliban. Apart from frontline combat aircraft, the Taliban have also inherited valuable, in fact invaluable, intelligence gathering aircraft, including a dozen of these Swiss-made PC-12 special mission aircraft. Now these are basically designed for tactical spying and also for rapid transport of men and material. The biggest aircraft the Taliban now have their hands on, believe it or not, the iconic American C-130 Hercules. When the Indian Air Force got the Hercules, there were celebrations. Because 4 of these aircraft are now with the Taliban. Why is the C-130 so good? It's a time-tested aircraft. It's used for special operations. It's used by the special forces. It can take off and land from unprepared runways. Very flexible for all manner of military transport, including for special forces. The Taliban, if they can get them off the ground, they will also have higher-end snooping and intelligence capabilities with a handful of Cessna Caravan intelligence aircraft left behind by the Afghan armed forces. Very useful to keep long-range tabs on trouble spots, and they will have trouble spots, and of course enemy movement. The Taliban has hit a jackpot. Why? They've also acquired, and take a look at this, yes, 44 main battle tanks, MBTs, the T-62s and the T-55s. Now the T-55s and the 62s may be old, but they are capable of imposing Taliban's will and orders on the streets of Afghanistan. A massive jackpot boost to the Taliban mobility is also a mixed fleet of over 1,000 armored fighting vehicles and utility vehicles, including the legendary American Humvees. They've got these Humvees, 1,000 of them. Now this fleet will allow the Taliban protected and reliable transport from one place to another. And finally, the Taliban also have what they've looked for a very long time, artillery capabilities. 750 pieces of howitzers left behind by the Afghan army. Now this also includes the 155mm howitzers. Remember what India's also acquired from the United States of America? The M114A guns. Well, of course, India's acquired a different version of the 155mm light howitzers, but the Taliban have also got the American light howitzers that was for the Afghan army. The Taliban have a formidable standoff attack force if and when necessary.